Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. You might have noticed I am trying out this microphone today. I really don't like them. Let me know what you think. When I watch people on YouTube, for some reason, I don't know if it's some kind of barrier or something, or if it's just me, I really don't like them. But let me know what you think. I think it's partly because I want you to feel like you're kind of chatting with a friend, and I just feel like this acts as some kind of barrier. I really don't like it, but I don't really know what else to do. I know a few of you have been struggling with the audio, and it definitely does sound better when I've listened back, so I'm going to give it a try. But let me know what you think, if you like it or you know what I'm talking about, you don't really like it, it puts you off watching people. But yeah, please do let me know, because I don't want it to act as that kind of that barrier, but at the same time I'm mindful that the audio needs to be good. So, but let me know. It is one of those really warm, muggy days here in the Cotswolds today. So I've just popped on my new little top. I don't think I've showed you this before, but I think I mentioned it. I treated myself with my birthday money. I've always wanted some cashmere, and I have finally got some. So I'm really trying hard to look after it. I bought some liquid hand wash that you might have seen in my last video. So I want to make sure I look after it, and hopefully it will last me years and years. But I love it so much. I am so pleased I got it. I was out shopping with my mum, spotted it in the White Company, and it was expensive. So I came away, we went for lunch. I just really thought about it. But I did end up going back to get it, but I'm so glad I did. And as I say, I'm just going to really try hard to look after it, and it should hopefully last me years and years. So I love it so much, and it's so soft, and it's perfect for these warm days. So I'm really pleased with it. Yeah, I can't get past this whole microphone thing, but yeah, do let me know what you think. But anyway, let's get on with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be just sharing bits and pieces, really, bits and bobs that I've filmed over the last few days. I'm going to be doing a little bit of meal prep. I was very kindly given a veg box, which I shall show you the footage. I filmed it when I received it. I'll show you that in a second. So I'm going to be prepping some veggies, and I quite fancied making some courgette fritters, because there's several courgettes in this box, and I love courgettes so much. I'm even thinking about growing them next year in the garden. I've grown them before. I find them quite easy to grow. I love them. They're delicious. So I was looking up some recipes, and I spotted this recipe for courgette fritters, and it's minimal ingredients, so really budget friendly. So I thought I'd make them with you in this video. The sun is just trying to come back out. It's been raining a little bit, but yeah, the sun is trying to come back, pop back through the clouds, so fingers crossed. But yeah, so I'm going to be making these courgette fritters, and I picked up some tzatziki to go with them as a little side to dip them in, and I think they're going to be delicious. So let's make some of those together, and then I shall also just show you the bits and pieces that I've been filming over the last few days, and a lovely lamb tagine that I did that I mentioned in the last video. It's just a sachet mix, but it was delicious, absolutely delicious. It was a bit of a treat meal because my husband John and Poppy, my youngest, have gone off to Norfolk. They do 2 weeks now every August, and I just do the 1 week because it's my busiest time with work. I've been doing lots of manicures and pedicures, and it also enables John to spend some quality time with his brother, because he now comes over every summer from Australia. So I said, go and have some quality time with your brother. We did the same last year, and then I'll join you for the last week. So yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. So we had a lovely lamb tagine the night before they left, a lovely family meal. It's a bit more expensive because of the lamb, but it was so tasty. So I shall show you that as well. I filmed a little bit of that, but I just did a voiceover because Poppy's best friend was here, and they were just having so much fun. 2 little 7-year-old girls having lots of fun, making a lot of noise, as you can imagine. So it was impossible to speak to you guys. So I did a voiceover. So I hope you enjoy the video. Without further ado, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy it. Please give me a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and please subscribe if you've not done so already. But yeah, let's get on with the video and make these lovely courgette Fritters.
I forgot to mention, I also had a little trip to Lidl a few days ago, picked up a few things. So I shall show you that as well, and how I save a bit of money, just bits and pieces, staples that I like to get from Lidl rather than Tesco's because they're cheaper. So I'll show you that. And yeah, some of the footage was filmed when I still had Poppy here, just so you don't get confused. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So while Poppy is making her slime, I'm going to go through this box we have just very kindly been given by a family member. Oh my gosh, this is such a treat to me. These are the kind of things I get excited about these days. You can see I've got some lavender here. It smells absolutely wonderful, as you could imagine. I'm thinking about adding some lavender maybe next year to our garden, because I think it will look really, really lovely alongside our hydrangea Annabelles. Oh my goodness, I love lavender so much, and obviously it attracts the bees and the pollinators. So we've got some French green beans, we've got some sort of squash here, so I'm very excited to just quickly look up what that is and what I need to what I can do with it, and some recipes. So we've got all of these French beans, and then we've got lots of potatoes. So this has all been homegrown by a family member, so I'm very excited about this. My eldest daughter Holly has just come home with this, so I'm so excited. And we have some courgettes, which I love, so I'm gonna have to think of what I can make, lovely recipes I can make with those. And then we've got some I had to ask my daughter what it was. It's called tree spinach. Have you heard of that before? Tree spinach, which I've never had. Apparently you just cook it as you would normal spinach. It's supposed to be delicious. They had it on a pizza last night. So yeah, so I'm over the moon with this little box. Yeah, I just love things like this. It all just feels like such a treat. So, and all homegrown, perfect. Okay, so these are just a few ways that I like to save a bit of money. So this is my daughter's passata. Actually, both my daughters love passata, and they just have it with pasta and like grated cheese. So I like to pop the day that I've opened it on top, so I know where I am, I know how long it's been open for, and then if we don't use it up, to avoid waste, I will pop it in these glass containers and pop it in the freezer for future meals. So that's fantastic. And then I've cubed this lovely squash up ready for a soup. These containers are fantastic, by the way. I've mentioned them before. I got them on Amazon. I'll try and link them down below for you. They're so handy for meal prep, meal planning, and for keeping things in the fridge freezer. Then I'm going to get these beans chopped up. Also going to pop these in the freezer to use as and when we need them. So yeah, let's get prepping. So that's a little bit of meal prep done. So I love to do meal prep whenever I can. It just helps us save time, makes our life a little bit easier, less stressful, prevents waste. I didn't want to obviously risk any of this lovely homegrown veg going to waste and kind of festering in the back of the fridge somewhere. So it just really helps. I know it's all done, ready to go. Got mashed potato in the freezer. I've got beans in the freezer to use as and when. I've chopped up the squash, all ready for a soup. And then I'm not sure what to do with these courgettes yet. I'm just going to keep them in the fridge for now. And then I'm going to look up some recipes and see what I can find. I love courgettes so much, so I'm looking forward to finding a nice recipe for those. Meanwhile, my husband has been busy making some homemade burgers. These are so delicious and probably a little bit better for you than buying shop bought, and of course cheaper as well. then Poppy and I decided to make some flapjacks. Such a fun little activity to do together in the kitchen, and they're so tasty, so quick and easy to make, and really budget friendly. There's a few missing from this plate already. They didn't last long, but I love flapjack, and it just prevented me having to go out and buy snacks before they headed off to Norfolk. Oh, and I've just been to Lidl, so I'm going to show you what I've just got in Lidl as well. I absolutely love Lidl. Their prices are so amazing, and a lot of it is still, I find, well, the staples that we have are quite a bit cheaper still than in Tesco, so I just love Lidl so much. Anyway, I'm going to show you the shop now, and then let's make some tasty lamb tagine. So first up, I got 24 toilet rolls for £4.99. What an amazing price is that? If you're new to my channel or don't know about this, Lidl do 24 rolls for £4.99. How amazing is that? And it's really good toilet roll. My husband can be quite fussy with toilet roll, and he even approves. So yeah, highly recommend this one. 24 rolls for £4.99. How amazing is that? Then I got my coffee pods. So there's 20 in here, and they were £2.69. So I think that's a brilliant price. I don't think I've ever seen them in Tesco for that price unless they're on offer, and they're really lovely pods. And because they are quite strong, I find sometimes in the past I've had to use 2 pods to make a nice large mug of coffee, but with these, because they're strong, one is absolutely fine, and I just add lots and lots of milk and water to it. And I got some petit pois. They're £1.09 in Lidl, so brilliant price, cheaper than in Tesco's. I got the lamb. This was the cheapest way of doing it in Lidl. These were £9.99 for 600 grams. I checked out the half legs of lamb, but the cheapest one was about £13–14. So, and this was a special offer that was on. So all this lamb for £9.99. I didn't think that was too bad at all. They didn't have any like lamb, like neck fillet or shoulder of lamb, anything like that in Lidl, but never mind. I think that's quite a good price for all that lamb. And I got a salted butter for £1.99. I fancied a red Thai curry. How much was that? £1.75. But this will do us probably about 3 meals for 4 of us. So 3 meals for all 4 of us, which is really good. We don't use a lot, maybe a tablespoon or so per curry. So yeah, it does last a little while. So yeah, really fancied a red Thai curry. So I also got some coconut milk, which was 79 pence to go with that. And then I've got a cucumber, 89p. I got some distilled vinegar, that was 39p, I believe, 35p. These were a great deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, hang on, can't count, 4, 5, 6. So 6 onions, 6 white onions, and they were 79p. Bearing in mind, you only get one now in Tesco for 25 pence. So really happy with those. And I picked up some vegetable oil because my husband wasn't sure. He did a toad in the hole yesterday, and he wasn't sure if the olive oil would burn because it's got a lower burning point, hasn't it, olive oil, when you're cooking. So I've just got some veg oil, but do let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I can still use the olive oil. We're trying to be a bit healthier and stick to olive oil and extra virgin olive oil wherever we can. But for roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, is this better? Do let me know. I'm sure it's fine if we just use it, every so often. And then I got some more penny pasta. These are, I believe, 41 pence. Yeah, 41 pence. I've got a couple of avocados. They were on offer as well. They were, I think, how much were the avocados? 49p each. And I got some more long grain rice. I think that's 52 pence. And then I've got some Spice Sensation couscous to go with lamb tagine. How much was that? The couscous was 49 pence. So yeah, I thought that would be really lovely. And I haven't got any plain couscous in the cupboard at the moment, so I've just picked up one of these sachets. Hopefully it's not got too many
nasty or not so good ingredients in there. Doesn't look too bad, does it? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to our lamb tagine. So all of that shopping came to 34 and 66 pence. So hopefully I've showed you everything. I think so, but yeah, I thought that was quite good. But yeah, let's make some lamb tagine. Well, that is one very full slow cooker. I rushed into buying this a while back. So excited to see a slow cooker on offer in the factory shop, £15, that I obviously rushing, grabbed it, didn't realise it was only a 1.5 litre, which definitely isn't big enough for a family of 4. But never mind, hopefully by the time it cooks down a little bit, it will be fine. So I'm just going to pop the lid on and I shall show you how it's looking at the end. It's all smelling wonderful. So very excited for this for our dinner later.
Well, I really enjoyed that. A bit of a treat dinner, but I'll definitely be doing this one again soon. Absolutely scrummy yummy. I have just picked up some amazing bargains. Check out these prices. So I've just popped into Asda Express, like Asda on the Move, to get some fuel. And because they were nearing the end of the day, they were just putting out, the lady was literally putting the stickers on. She's like, oh, do you want some of this? Do you want some of that? And obviously I was quick to say, no, don't need anything. But when I saw these prices, oh my goodness, I was like, yes, please give me some of that. So I've got some apples reduced from 2.33 to 30 pence. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Got 2 muller rice for 20 pence, reduced to, from 73 pence. I wouldn't normally buy this kind of thing, but I just thought 20 pence as a little treat for Holly and I, that we can have one each. Fantastic. And then for sandwiches, I'm going to make one now actually, because I haven't had a lunch. I'm going to make some sandwiches in a minute, and I'm sure this will be fine for tomorrow as well. A day has never done me any harm, so hopefully that will be fine. And yeah, I just thought this would be great for some rolls and some sandwiches. 20 pence, reduced from 3.82. Again, I wouldn't normally buy this kind of thing, but for 20 pence, I said yes, please. I was so tempted to get more, you know, when you get prices as amazing as this, but I just didn't need anything else, especially because I am going away soon. But it was so tempting to have more. So hopefully they managed to shift it all before the end of the day. But yeah, amazing. So they are my bargains of the day. So I'm going to end the video by making these hopefully lovely courgette fritters. I'm a bit annoyed because I've lost the original recipe that I found, and it was so simple, only with a few ingredients. So I'm a bit annoyed about that, but I did make some notes of what I needed, and then I might just watch a quick video just to show me how to actually make them. So the ingredients were just courgettes, 1 egg, a pinch of turmeric, some plain flour, and a splash of milk, and just some seasoning. So I'm gonna have to wing it a little bit, unfortunately, but yeah, I will watch a quick video just to make sure I've got a bit of a clue of what I'm doing. But yeah, let's hope these go well, because I've been looking forward to these. Okay, so first things first, I have just poured myself a lovely chilled glass of rosé because it's so warm today and it's the weekend, so why not? Oh, that's so nice. So I'm going to grate the courgettes first. I've just watched a little video, so I've kind of got an idea of what I'm doing. So let's get these courgettes grated.
I'm going to use, I've just got like a smallish courgette and then like a medium size. I'm going to do both of those. And I've just got one of these really handy graters, so it all catches it in the bottom. Keep these simple and budget friendly, but apparently you can put all sorts of different things in these fritters. You can put peas in them, broad beans, sweet corn, basil, fresh mint, pecorino, parmesan, all sorts of different things in. But yeah, I was keen to just keep it simple today and keep it, yeah, just budget friendly, just to show how easy they are to make. And they're just so, yeah, just affordable. So I'm really excited to try these. I don't know if I've actually ever had courgette fritters before, so yeah, I'm really excited to try them. So I'm going to get these grated, and if you're gluten-free, apparently you can use rice flour instead of plain flour. And I've just left these little bits at the end because I was obviously scared of grating my fingers. Nobody wants that. And then we just need to get off as much of the excess liquid from the courgettes or zucchini as you possibly can. So I've just got a clean tea towel here, and then I'm gonna give them a good old squeeze just to make sure we get all that liquid out. So I'm just going to fold the tea towel over and give them a good old squeeze. You can use kitchen towel if you want to, if you've got that. Good old squeeze, and just, yeah, get as much moisture out as you can, just to prevent them getting soggy, and so they all stay together, they don't fall apart. Okay, hopefully that is okay. So you've got your lovely grated courgette, which I'm just gonna transfer to my bowl. I've got my bowl of grated courgette, and then I'm gonna pop one egg in. So, and then I'm gonna add some seasoning and the turmeric. About maybe a quarter, about a quarter teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric, never sure how to say that. And then a good amount of seasoning. So salt and pepper. I'm going to add a splash of milk and some flour, about a tablespoon of flour. So splash of milk. I'm going to start by, well, it's not a tablespoon, it's like I'm not sure what size these spoons are, to be honest. I'm just going to try a spoonful of this, and then I can always add more. And then give it a good old mix. Yeah, it definitely needs more flour. So I'm going to add in another spoonful of flour. But there are so many recipes online, so just have a look. Like I say, I'm winging this a little bit because I lost my original recipe, but I just love this one because it was only a few ingredients, so simple, and as I say, so affordable to make. So just add a touch more, and then I'm gonna fry them up, get them nice and crispy. So I think that's about the right consistency there. Let's see. So let's get cooking. I've just heated up some oil in a pan, got it quite hot, and I'm going to get my first one in. So let's see how this goes. And then I'm going to cook them for about 2 minutes on each side. That's how they're looking so far. So they've had a couple of minutes on each side on like a medium heat. Flip this one over. They've held together really, really well, because I've heard a few people now say that theirs have fallen apart. Apparently, it's just making sure that you get as much moisture out of the courgettes as you possibly can. I'm really, really happy with those. I'm just popping on the last one. And then we've got some lovely creamy tzatziki to have on the side. So hopefully these will be super tasty. I'm just going to pop some tzatziki dish. Yeah, let me know if you make them or if you've had them before. So easy to make. And I think the most expensive part of it was the M&S tzatziki. So I'm going to go and enjoy these for my supper with Holly. I'm going to show you actually what they're looking like. Oh, they look good. They look really good. Let me just lift one up so you can see a bit. So, let me give it the taste test. As I say, you can put all sorts of different things in these. Parmesan, mint, basil, different veggies, whatever you've got really. Hot. Hot but very tasty. And try a little bit with the tzatziki. It's going to be good. Yes, I can confirm they are delicious. So highly recommend those. Let me know if you've made them before or whether you're going to give it a go. So simple, easy to make, low cost, absolutely delicious. So I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be filming in Norfolk yet because it's quality time with the family. We go to the beach unless it's raining every single day, so there's not going to be much to show you. So, but I shall see. If not, I shall see you hopefully very soon. Thanks for watching.